Sheriff's office, down! Get down! On the ground, on the ground!
7 men from 3 different states are facing serious charges this afternoon after being busted in a sex sting. The arrests were made after police say the men went to Kentucky for a round of sex with a teenager. News Channel 5's Rodney Dunnigan is following this story, and I guess investigators have some pretty convincing evidence about this.
Yes, they do. They actually have all of these guys on tape. Now, apparently these men went online looking for sex with a child. I know it sounds sick, but they got a big surprise when they showed up, and instead of finding a youngster, they found the cops and were carted off to the pokey. Caught red-handed, these mugshots certainly say a lot. This sad-looking bunch, 7 in all, were rounded up in Bowling Green, Kentucky, after deputies say they drove into town for sex with a child.
Very driven, very motivated, very focused individuals.
Unfortunately, they were focused on some pretty deviant behavior, says Kentucky Bureau of Investigation Commissioner David James.
Our biggest responsibility is protecting our children.
From internet predators, investigators say these guys were surfing the web, hoping to score with a 13-year-old. With the help of volunteers from the website Perverted Justice, the Warren County Sheriff's Department set up a sting. They say these men chatted online with what they thought was a youngster. When they got to town, they discovered they were sadly mistaken.
Sheriff's office, down! Get down!
Check out this footage, all caught from cameras posted outside of a Bowling Green home where the predators were lured.
The sting house was wired with video and audio.
Get on the ground. Get on your stomach. Get on your stomach.
When they showed up, they were cuffed and hauled in. 5 of the men were from right here in Middle Tennessee. The other 2 from Indiana and Kentucky. Local lawmen want this to serve as a warning.
We wanted to make sure that when people hear Bowling Green, Kentucky on the internet, the predators will think twice about coming here.
Keep your paws up!
Now, all of these men have been charged with attempted unlawful transaction with a minor, which is a felony. If convicted, each could face up to 10 years in prison. And, Vicki, all of these arrests happened over the weekend.
Wow. All right. Thanks so much, Rodney. Now, for more information on the sting and to get a listing of the suspects arrested and where they live, log on to our website at News Channel.
All right, thanks, Scott. An internet sex sting netted 4 Middle Tennessee men. All the men drove to a house in Bowling Green, Kentucky, thinking they would meet up with a 13-year-old girl for sex. Instead, they met up with police and were taken into custody. The list includes Jeremy West of Springfield, Lauren Armstrong of Nashville, James Fowler of Murfreesboro, and Richard Watwood of Hermitage.
Well, unfortunately, any place the internet is, there are predators. And if your children are on the computer, there's a high probability, well over 80% probability, that they've been approached by someone attempting to have sex with them.
Well, these men plus 3 others are now all charged with attempted unlawful transaction with a minor.
Lauren Armstrong came in his pickup truck. He had a huge smile on his face. He was so excited. He came right into the driveway, and I went out on the stoop to wave him in, and he jumped out of the car like he won the lottery or something. He was so excited to be here, and he came walking in very proud, very excited, and he sat on down.
Look, oh my God. I thought you had blonde hair.
Do you like it? I dyed it by myself.
I think it's pretty.
Thank you.
It's very pretty.
The fact that it was his birthday, I'm sure he was thinking this was going to top off his day, and he just didn't know what to do with himself almost because he was so excited. And he almost made me feel comfortable. He told me to sit down in the chair, and I almost did because he was just that welcoming about it, and he thought he knew what he was doing and figured he had me. Did you bring in condoms?
Yes, I did.
Where are they?
Out in the truck.
Well, what good are they going to do in the truck if we're in here?
Well, yell at me, why don't you? I haven't had a kiss yet.
Oh, okay. Well, then what did you want to do?
Well, I want to kiss first.
And then what?
Can I have a kiss first?
Well, let's talk first. We just got here.
Would you like me to go out in the truck and get my stuff?
No, it's all right.
No? You know what I want you to think right now? The present I give you?
Well, what is it?
Well, I can't tell you. That wouldn't be much of a present if I told you.
Well, you can go get it in a little bit or something, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Are you nervous?
A little bit.
A little bit, not as bad as what you thought you would be?
Not as bad, but I still am kind of nervous. I'd rather, like, talk a little bit first and then, like, so I'm more comfortable, you know?
That's, like, cool.
Good. I'm really glad.
I like seeing you in person.
Yeah, I like seeing you too.
Good.
He definitely wanted a kiss, and he even asked me for one and smiled, like, come on, that's why I'm here. And I just kind of sat there like, oh, no, let's just talk first. And he got a little, you know, oh, man. But after that, Chris came out and he realized he wasn't going to get anything for his birthday.